Tomorrow is the first day of college for a lot of freshmen, and also the first day of school back for all the other students that are attending college. And I want to talk a little bit about how to make a good impression on not only your professors, but also your fellow students and other things. How to do well in school, basically. I kind of done one of these before, but I kind of feel like it's worth restating some of the basic things. One thing is basically, hopefully you're in college because you like to learn. So learn while you're in college. Take those opportunities for these classes. I know sometimes you have to take classes that you wouldn't normally necessarily take if you weren't kind of, it wasn't in your degree plan and whatnot like that. And every time I had one of those classes, I would just go in there and just be excited about those classes. In fact, I used to take classes just because I wanted to learn about something. And if my goal was if I learned one thing during that semester, it was worth me going to that class and learning stuff. That comes up with another thing. You need to show up to class. I don't care if there's attendance policy, if all the notes are online, or whatever. You can make excuses about anything. That, I'm sick, or I'm tired, I work too many hours, I'm sleepy, or whatever else. If you are going to college, it's like a job. It is a job. You need to attend those classes and go there and be gung-ho about it as well. So that's another important thing. Just show up to class. And then when you're there, don't just sit there like a log, text messaging or drawing pictures or daydreaming. Go to class because you want to learn things. Some professors are very dynamic, very outgoing. Some professors are very monotone, very, I guess boring might be the thing, be the word to say that. Well, is it the job of every professor to go around, standing on their head and juggling balls and things like that? No. They're there to present information, and some folks do a direct teach. Some folks are more, have a little bit more collaborative situations going on, more of a constructivist perhaps in a classroom. Whatever the teaching style it is whatever the teaching style it is. And you go in there. And one thing that and this is a little bit different in a lot of classes per se, but I always go into class and I would ask questions and I would make comments and I will talk and I will make sure it's important. And if I don't understand something, I'll ask about it. And that's why I am there. I could watch the video if I really wanted to of them lecturing it, and then there's no interaction. Professors want to have some interaction. They want to know that you're excited about something or you have a question about something. And like for me, when I teach, I go on there and I let them know I don't know everything about everything. One person can't know everything about everything in the world. If I talk about rock history, I don't know every guitar player that's ever picked up a guitar. I don't know other facts about all their lives and things like that. When I teach a course, I kind of have a guideline and kind of a focus, and I have an arc for every class that I teach. There's a reason why you're there, and a reason why we begin and go to the end in there. And I love when folks have questions and have comments and share things. That's why we're there. If you just want to see a talking head, you can just basically watch a DVD, and then that's it. That's the interaction. And usually it takes me about a month to finally get the students to start talking to me, talking to the class. And I'm hoping one day I can get it where it's like the first week I can have everybody to start talking and giving some information and collaborating and so forth. If you just want to sit there and not do anything, you're really not taking advantage of the educational process and a lot of things. And one other thing also is that the most important stuff you learn is really outside the classroom. Now I'm telling you to go to class, but what I mean by that is that basically you go to a class and it's a outline. It's just the tip of the iceberg of all of the knowledge that goes along with that particular subject. So if you are in class and you hear something that you don't know about, or you're like, man, wow, or this gives you some excitement. Well, today you got it so easy. You got the internet. You can go find more information about it. You can go to the libraries. That's what I used to have to do, to go find information about it. And all the things that that are really super important to me were stuff that I went out and researched on my own, whether it was for a grade or not. Most of the time it wasn't for a grade. I just went out there and learned to learn. I went to college because I wanted to learn. I wanted to become an educator. I wanted to become a person of knowledge, someone that would be able to talk about various things from all these different subjects. And when I got a degree, I did that. I was able to talk about practically anything, at least something about most subjects, and also the ability to think and so forth. Do I remember every little fact that I ever had in the classes? No, of course not. And the same thing when I teach. I realize when I teach, not everybody's going to remember every single piece of minutia out there, and that's not the point of it. The point of it is the big scope, the arc, and pretty much every great professor has an arc in their classroom. It's not just talking about a bunch of facts and data to give out to you. There's a reason why you start here and a reason why you end there, and those are things. And I also like some basic stuff that I never used to have to talk about. It's just basically just, go in there and be a human being. I mean, don't mess around with your cell phone or surf the internet on your laptop. You can take notes on your laptop, that's fine, but you're surfing the internet and you're talking to your friends or disrupting class, eating or reading newspapers or sleeping. Come on, you can do that some other place. You are there to learn. Go there and learn and challenge and be excited about it. And for me, I always sit up front. I sit up front today. Whenever we have meetings and whatnot, I sit up right up front. That way I can hear things for sure and know what's going on and just be involved with the game in a lot of ways. And that really does help you out. If you're someone that's going to hide in the back, there must be a reason why you're hiding in the back and whatnot. Well, anyways, here's some tips. Hopefully that can help you out a little bit. And probably the biggest thing is just go in there and be excited about being in college and having a chance to learn about stuff that you may have never ever had a chance to learn about until this point in your life. And take that opportunity and run with it and challenge yourself. Rock and roll.